I like music, organized chaos, and competition.
Family, a day out with the girls, and arts and crafts.
I like chocolate and coffee and new experiences and new places. So I love to travel and do new things.
Travel, photography, and theater.
Family, friends, animals, cooking, running, and NPR. I dislike litter and being cold. I have too many possessions, and I want to know what I want.
I have love, invaluable friendships, and a very messy room.
And I dislike being stifled or feeling claustrophobic, and I don't like being told that I can't do something.
And I dislike competition and things that hurt my feet.
I dislike mean people, football, and politics. I have a love in my life, a great family, and sometimes I have too much.
Art and Aging brought together OASIS, the Contemporary Art Museum, and med students at St. Louis University. The goal of our program was to encourage intergenerational communication and to dispel some stereotypes.
Together they communicated with one another, they laughed, they shared stories, and they learned from one another.
I took a class once on opera, and the instructor said something very interesting. He said, opera is just an excuse to listen to beautiful music. For me, this class was just an excuse to make new friends.
In total, I thought this was an excellent program because I learned how to interact with an older generation, and I got to see that they are also really fun people to hang out with.
We started off with the Lutz Bacher exhibition at the Contemporary Art Museum, and we explored jokes, talked about our favorites, did a personality test, described our favorite animals.
Okay, so my favorite animal is my dog Ollie. He's a Labradoodle, and he is my favorite animal because he's always enthusiastic, he's always happy to see me.
So my favorite animal was an elephant. I like elephants because they're leisurely, they're considered to be intelligent, they're very herd-like, group-like, they seem very caring, and they just take their time with everything.
He's friendly, he's not as smart as I am, which makes me feel better about myself.
And looking at the Lutz Bacher exhibition, we looked at jokes and told jokes and explored the psychology of jokes and what it is we find funny and why.
These three elderly sisters shared a house together, 96, 94, 92 years of age. The 96-year-old was upstairs taking a bath, dipped her toe into the tub and said, "Oh dear, I can't remember. Was I getting in or getting out of the bath?" So she calls downstairs, "Elsie, help!" So her sister starts up the stairs, the 94-year-old, and she gets part way up. She says, "Goodness, I can't remember. Was I going up? Was I going down?" So she calls downstairs, "Emma, what am I doing?" And her sister says, "Oh my God, knock on wood, I hope I don't get like that when I'm their age. And I'll be right up as soon as I answer the door."
Did I tell you about my friend who got vinegar in his ear? Now he's got pickled hearing.
The program was funded by the National Institute on Aging. They have a grant in several cities. St. Louis was one of the pilot cities, and actually we've done this program with the Contemporary once previously, and it was so popular and so well received, and we decided to do it again. Catherine Adamczyk at the Contemporary was really the mastermind behind the program, and how we did it this time using the Lutz Bacher exhibit. And she was really able to pull the themes of identity and perception and make them accessible to the mature adults and the medical students, who are people that maybe didn't have an art background but were able to experience art in a new way and really understand it.
My expectations for this class was to get a little bit of insight on contemporary art, what it is, what it means, how to look at it, how to decipher it, and go from there.
Throughout the process, med students got to see older adults as really valuable contributors to society, And the older adults started to see the med students as responsible young people, and communication developed from there.
Once 28, now 80, heart 28.
Once athlete, now doctor, then what?
Much schooling, long career, still learning.